Alright, hello and welcome back to my channel where we are going to be opening up, if my math is correct, 100 packs that I got from the free mastery, the free side of the mastery on MTG Arena. So yeah, we are going to get into it and we will actually, because this open times 10 is one of my achievements. Let's see, open a vault. I know it was something. Open 10 packs at once, right here, pack rat. So, let's go ahead and get that achievement over with. Open 10 of these bad boys, and I literally have no idea what I'm looking for, by the way. So, like, I don't know what the chase cards are on MTG Arena, you know? For any uncommon card by adding the desired card to your deck. Oh, right, okay. So we got some interesting stuff here. When it says first, does that mean it's like my first time getting this card? Is that what that means? Do we have any other repeats? Yeah, I guess so. A lot of firsts though, that's pretty cool. I don't know which way to start on. I guess let's go over here. This is a card that I've gone up against that I've actually been kind of wanting. Very interesting. Okay. Zookeeper Mechan. Oh man, this is going to be a tough video. Because I literally have no idea what I'm looking for. And I don't want it to be too long of a video. I know this is a good card. I've gone up against this. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain 1 life. On the bottom of its owner's library. Okay. What's this? Interesting. Yeah, well, like I said, I see some cards that I've been wanting to play around with and making decks, and maybe I'll do a video where I'm making a deck, but ooh, Warping Whale. That's pretty sick. Exile target creature with power or toughness 1 or less. Counter target sorcery spell. Create a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion. That's pretty sick. That's cool art. Oh man. I'm still having some sinus problems because I'm actually recording this all in the same day. But, alright, after looking through all those, let's get into these hidden bad boys right here. Okay, so Breeding Pool. So you may pay 2 life if you don't, it enters tapped. Okay. Enchant creature you control. Attacks, put target creature card from defending player's graveyard. Wait. Target creature card from defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield. Oh. Unless a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Emissary Escort. Greatest mana value among other artifacts you control. Okay. Ah, Sacred Foundry as this land enters. Okay, so it paid 2 life. Warmaker Gunship. When this spacecraft enters, it deals damage equal to the number of artifacts you control. Okay, so these are both like artifact cards. Let the battlefield at the sacrifice this aura, a non-land permanent. Okay. Thespian Stage. This land becomes a copy of target land except it has this ability. Interesting. Sounds like a good land. Enchant artifact or creature you control. The first time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens that are copies of enchanted permanent. Nice. Pay 2 life land. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw that many cards. Holy shit. Combat damage. Okay. Lifelink. That, I don't know. That seems like a pretty good card that I should play around with. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. Okay. I feel like I've gone up against something similar to that. At the beginning of combat in your turn, up to one other target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 2/2 and gains flying until end of turn. Interesting. Alright, well, again, I really have no idea if I got anything that, like, is considered a chase card per se. I don't know if there really are chase cards on MTG Arena. I know that's more for, like, actually opening packs. But I kind of want to jump around here, open some different sets. March of the Machine sounds cool. That's the Aftermath. Off Chasms of Ixalan. Harlow Manor. Thunder Junction. Bloomburrow. Alright. Let's save the best for last and get rid of some of these, like, whack looking. Whoa. Excuse me. Was I tripping or was that, like, really big? Alright, let's get rid of some of these whack cards first, like Aether Drift. Like, I just don't care about the racing deck at all. Seems so stupid to me. Maybe that'll get me some hate, but it's like, I don't know. I don't want to play a fantasy card game where creatures are driving motorcycles. Like, that just doesn't appeal to me. Like that. Like, why do we have guitars? Creature or vehicle? I mean, that's pretty good for going up against people who play with vehicles. Alright, let's see what this is. Gonti Knight Minister, or Gontai, whatever. Whenever a player casts a spell they don't own, that player creates a treasure token. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller looks at the top card of that opponent's library and exiles it face down. Yeah, that seems pretty convoluted. I'm sure it's really good, but who cares? Alright, what we got here? Endrider, Spike Spitter, Aether Jacket, Voyager Quick Welder, Interface Ace, Engrave Stalker. Okay. Alright, whatever. Let's get this. Mendicant Core Guidelight. Mendicant Core's power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Start your engines, max speed. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1. If you do, copy it. Okay. I know that the decks that are made with these cards, or this set, is, like, pretty good because of the start your engines thing. Because I've gone up against that a few times and gotten fucked up, but Duretti's power is equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Whenever Duretti enters or attacks, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may sacrifice an artifact. If you do, return the chosen card to the battlefield. Okay. What's this? Shrieking Oil Gorger. That seems cool. Alright, what's this? This doesn't seem cool. Redshift Rocketeer Chief. Vigilance, add X mana of any one color where X is Redshift's power. Nice. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. Oh. Put any number of permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Alright, that's pretty crazy. The card looks whack as hell, but it's a good ability. What next? Oh, more Aether Drift? Yes. Yes, please. Oh, I love me some trash Aether Drift. Turbocharge Escape. Destroy all non-vehicle creatures, then choose a vehicle you control. It perpetually becomes an artifact creature. Cool, cool. Okay. What else we got? Oh, I've gone up against the engine rat a few times. That's for sure. Oh shit. Sagon Raider Warlord. That's probably a cool card to make a commander deck or brawl deck out of. Or around, I guess. Whenever Sagon attacks, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn for each creature you control with first strike or double strike. Sagon has death touch. Other creatures you control have first strike. Nice. Very nice. Ape Druid. I don't give a shit. Excuse me? No, why would you do that to me? Okay, let's move on. Aether Drift. Maybe the last one. Motivated Muralist, Goblin Crash Pilot. Yeah, whatever. What's this? Quick Beast Amulet. Don't care. If you guys want to read it, you know, I guess hit the pause. But I don't care about that. I want to see some cool creatures. Some badass warriors. Okay, Duskmourn looks pretty sick. Bloomburrow could be cool. But let's see. The same mentality that I had towards Aether Drift, I have towards a murder mystery manor. You know, I liked whatchamacallit, Glass Onion or whatever the fuck. What was the first one? Knives Out. That was a good movie. But is it Magic the Gathering good? No. I don't even know. Create a 0/1 green plant creature. Okay, that sounds stupid. That sounds really dumb, actually. I have no idea. All of this could be, like, really good. And I'm going to keep reiterating that I have no idea what I'm looking for. Until I, like, start creating my deck. Or any decks, really. I don't know if I got anything good or not. What's this? Doorkeeper Thrall. Oh, I think this is a good card. Artifacts and creatures entering don't cause abilities to trigger. Okay. I've gone up against that, I believe. Alright, so now we got... All the Ixalan ones are pretty cool. See, Cowboys. I don't want Cowboys, dude. Thunder Junction. I don't know. Just doesn't interest me. This one's cool because it's got a Johnny, I think his name is. Pioneer Masters just looks boring. But we're going to get these out of the way. Let's go ahead and hit open all. Let's have some fun with it. What we got here? Lots of firsts. Is this the set that Tiny Bones is in? Ambush Gigapede. When this creature enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -2. Damn. Reach for the Sky. That looks sick. I like that art. Okay, now that's cool art. I won't hate on that. That's pretty sick. Not this though. This just looks dumb. Those axolotls, or whatever, however you pronounce them. Spinewood's Armadillo, pretty cool. Yeah, this is definitely better than Aether Drift. Alright, let's go for this one. Riku of Many Paths. We cast a... Okay, well, I don't care. Concealed Courtyard. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Nice. Hi, Joaquin. Perfect shot. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to a creature equal to that creature's toughness, draw a card. Don't feel like reading the rest. Probably up to X. Target artifacts and or enchantments. Will create twice X 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens. With when this token dies, you gain 1 life. Okay. What is X? Oh, it's however much you pay. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Wish I cared a little more. This one looks boring too. Honestly, these both look boring. Okay. I mean, let's just be honest. These both look boring. This one looks cool. This one looks a little boring, boring. Looks cool. Kinda cool. Very cool. Boring. This one's kinda boring. Boring. Cool because of Dragon. Final Fantasy I never played. This one is, I don't know, it's kinda cool. But very Avatar coded. I never played Final Fantasy again. Edge of Eternities, I don't know. I don't really care for the space theme. But yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of these could be better. But let's go ahead. Let's get this one out of the way. All right. A lot of firsts though. Bailmerk Leech. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, each opponent loses 1 life. Let me actually, like maybe have the volume down too low. Let's get some of this music in the background, this ambiance. Maybe that's too loud. There we go. Perfect. Hope it's loud enough for you guys. This is going to be a very weird video, I feel like, but it is what it is. It's pretty much like I'm streaming, but without streaming. Only if you control a place or an island. That's sick as fuck. What the hell? That's a dope-ass card. Okay, Impending 4. If you cast a spell for its impending cost, enters with 4 time counters and isn't a creature until the last is removed. At the beginning of your end step, remove a time counter from it. Okay. But, oh, okay, it costs 2 less. I see. Enters or attacks, draw 2 cards and discard it. I do like that card. That's something that I play around. Avatar Horror, huh? What we got here? That's kind of sick. This is kind of sick. When Toby enters, create a 4/4 white beast creature token. With this token can't attack or block alone. As long as you control 4 more creature tokens you control have flying. Okay. That seems like a pretty good card. So that was Duskmourn, but whatever the other version of it was. Let's get this one out of the way. March of the Machine. We'll take this one at a time. That's sick. Valduk, Keeper of the Flame. At the beginning of combat on your turn, for each aura and equipment attached to Valduk, create a 3/1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste. Okay, wow. Looks like a good card. Convoke. Your creatures can help you cast a spell. Ooh. Nice. Nice. That's a good card. I don't care for this card too much. I've played with it in one of my decks that I started the game with. This looks cool, Chomping Kavu. These all look cool, honestly. Nahiri's Resolve. Creatures you control get +1 and have haste at the beginning of your end step, while or exile any number of token artifacts and creatures you control. Non-token, I meant. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I was wrong about March of the Machine. At least this one. Because these are all pretty sick looking cards. I'm not even going to read them though. This is already going to be a long video. This one didn't live up to the hype. She's just aura farming, bro. Like, This dude's aura farming harder. He's literally pulling his damn head off. Exile target player's graveyard. Nice. Alright. Let's wrap this one up. Ooh, we got two. Cool little sorcery. Got a repeat here. It's better be good. Each player mills 3 cards. Ooh, nice. Oh, whoa. Mythic wild card. Nice. Creature Spirit, Urborg, Scavengers. It's a cool looking card. 2/2. It costs 3. Alright. Let's go. Go with this one. See what this one's all about. See, yeah, these are kind of boring. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess this one's kind of cool, but she's just sexy. That's it. Alright, that's dope. I'll give that one its due. And it's a 5/5. Oh my god. Damn. Okay. An 8/5/5. 8 mana cost 5/5. That's pretty sick. Target creature gets +2/+2. Target creature you control gets +1/+1, and all that good stuff. Hey, a rare wild card. Hell yeah. I'll take that. What we got here? Anything good. That's a cool looking card. Nessian Asp. That's kind of cool. Very ugly though. That's a cool card. Kind of creepy with the human ass face. Whenever Metamai it deals combat damage to a player, take an extra turn after this one. Whoa. I can just take an extra turn. What the hell? That's insane. That seems like a card I want to test out. Let's do this one. No, let's do this one. And then the next one I do will open all 3. Yeah, not a big fan of these cards. I mean, that one's pretty, but I'm here for dope. Now that's dope. Scalding Viper. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, this creature deals 1 damage to that player. Okay. Interesting. This music got quiet again. There we go. We need the ambiance, alright? It's cool art. 1 damage to each opponent. Okay. That's cool art, for sure. Nice. Alright. Let's see. What's this bad boy? Lich Knight's Conquest. That's sick. Sacrifice any number of artifacts, enchantments, and or tokens. Turn that many creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Nice. What else you got for us? I love cats. That's so dope. The dead mouse or rat. And they're all, oh my god. That's crazy. That's a crazy card. Not like its ability, but I think from what I understand, it's implying that this cat controls all these rats. I don't know. That's how I interpret it. That's cool. That's cool. Not amazing. That's pretty boring. I don't care for the art, but I'm sure it does something good. Of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Okay. Ooh, now that's cool art. Oversold Cemetery. I like the cartoonish look of it. If you have 4 or more creature cards in your graveyard, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Nice. I've got some ideas for a card like that. Alright, looking over these, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. Bust open all 3. Dune Mover. Not too impressed with the art on any of these yet. I mean, that one's kind of cool, but nothing special. That one's okay. Alright. What do you got for us? Unctus. Why does he kind of look like the dude that had Anakin Skywalker and his mom as slaves? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. That's whack art. I'm gonna just say it. And so is that. So is that. Alright, so not too impressed with whatever that one was. Phyrexian? Yeah, no thank you. Alright, let's bust these open. Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Land Cave, blah blah blah. Who gives a shit? Not too moved by the art on any of this either. I mean, I guess that's cool, but it's just kind of like whatever. That one's kind of cool. That one's alright. Yeah, whatever. That one's cool. I like that. Just a boring land. Clearly it does a lot, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll figure it out when we get there. Alright, what next? Man, it's so tough when you have so many options. I kind of want to... Let's get this one out of the way. Probably going to finish off with the 20 Edge of Eternities packs that I have. Okay. Boring, 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 boring. 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 Yeah, that one's cool. Holy shit. Okay. That's cool. Alright, Tarkir Foundations. Let's go for the Brothers War, and we'll open all 6. Or not all 6, but one at a time. Not too moved by the art on any of these. I like that this one looks like an old style card. Great Desert Hellion, I mean. Okay. Let's get the next one. Huh. So, okay. An artifact, huh? Yeah, that's kind of cool. It is, I don't know. It's alright. I like the old prints. This must be a reprint, I'm assuming. So I like these right here. Because they look like old cards. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Who cares about Roscoe or whatever his name was? Plusco. Swiftfoot Boots. Equipped creature has hexproof and haste. Hexproof. I don't know why I said it like that. Penregan Besieged. Okay. Boring. Alright, what's this? Foundry Inspector. That's cool. I like that card. By Elspeth's command. Okay. Good for Elspeth. Holy shit. Okay, so this is what people see when they look at a spell book and they're playing against me. Interesting. Okay, well, that was it for the Brothers War. Let's move on to foundations. Yeah, I'm feeling foundations. I don't know what this deck is about. I don't know what any of these decks are about, actually. Could be cooler. Oh, yeah, I already have that. Let me get my water open here. Eh. Yeah. I like these cards. I mean, this one's okay, but I like this card. What it does. Oh, I already have that. Oh, what do you know? I've played against this card. It's annoying. Glad I get to do it to other people now. And I got a mythic. Hell yeah. That's a cool looking card. I like this card a lot. I like this card too, actually. Yeah, I've played with a few of those. Okay. Weird ass looking card. A cool looking land. What we got? What we got? Something that I don't already have. Nice. And nothing too cool. So Foundation sucks from what I'm picking up here. Whoa. Why is it there twice? Oh, dude, I already had that. Nice. That's a good card. And it's cool art. Okay, let's do March of the Machine. We'll open all three. What we got? Anything sick? Maybe. Oh man, that's cool art. Creatures you control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. Nice. I like that. Eh, that's trash art. Trash. Hell yeah. I mean, it's cool, but there's a lot going on. Whenever you cast a spell, this creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay. That's cool. Lutri the Spell Chaser. Lutri, whatever. A different name. Flash. Lutri enters if you cast it. Copy target, insert a sorcery spell you control. Okay. Elemental Otter. That's crazy. Shit, man. I'm trying to save Final Fantasy for the end. Nah, let's do it. Let's just get it out of here. I don't know Final Fantasy, but I know, like, they have some good cards. I do plan on playing Final Fantasy eventually on this channel. Yeah, I don't care enough about this. Nice. Okay. We got Tarkir, Duskmourn, and Bloomburrow. So let's go ahead and hit up the Bloomburrow, see how cool it actually is. Hell yeah. What is that? Tasteful Offering. Okay. Fountain Port Charmer, Tempest Angler, Raccoon Rallier, Druid of the Spade, Pearl of Wisdom. and Sanguine Soothsayer. I'm sure it's a good card. I don't care for the art too much. I actually don't care for the art at all in this deck, from what I can tell. Yeah, not at all. Let's see, is this one any better? The little cutesy fellow on the front? No, it is not. There you go, in case you want to pause. That's probably like the first cool one I've noticed. Okay, that's cool art. I've seen that one. Yeah, that's okay. Last Bloomborough. I've seen this card before. I do like that it's literally carrot cake. Reptilian Recruiter. I mean, I know carrot cake actually has carrot in it, but you know what I'm saying. That's pretty cute art. He's fighting through the winter storm. That's cool. I'll give that one its due. What about this one? Not as cool. This one's cooler. Alright, Duskmourn. I actually went through these packs a lot faster than I expected. That's probably because I was hitting open all quite often. Yeah, not too impressed so far. Like, who the hell is this? I don't give a fuck. That's cool. Slavering Branch Snapper. A fucking 7/6, dude. Damn. That's pretty sick art. Very creepy, though. Solitary Study. Okay. Two out of the three packs. Alright, that's pretty cool. Rat Glimmer. Huh. Seems like a good card. Alright, let's open up the Tarkir. And then we'll finish it off with the, whatchamacallit, Edge of Eternities. Abzan Devotee. Surak Elusive Hunter. It could be better art, but whatever. I'm assuming anybody who's watching this knows what cards are good in this game, so you know. Let me know in the comments, you know, if anybody enjoys the video enough to do so. That seems like a good card. That's pretty cool art. I like that. Rock Curse Rakshasa. Rakshasa, I don't know. Alright. Finishing out the Tarkir now. Could be better. Cunning as your scale. Alright. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just not cool in a way that I like. It's not how I like it. I don't even mean to sound like that. I'm just being honest. Alright, let's get into the last 20. What do we got here? Anything good? Possibility Technician. Okay. Awesome. I'm so glad we did that. Okay, cool. I don't know what any of these do for me. Oh, okay. So some of these are literally that's one thing I've noticed about Magic since playing is that like they'll just rebrand cards as something new, but like they have the same exact abilities or whatever. And it's like, okay, cool. Like I understand, you know. You can't always come up with brand new shit. And it's like they are coming up with a new name and new art. But it's like, damn, you can't come up with a new ability. I'm just speed running this right now. I don't even care anymore. Oh, 2 lands. I actually like this one though. It looks pretty sick. I mean, so does that, but this is cooler. Way cooler. What we got here? Gotten both of these a few times. Now that's cool. Hell yeah. Can't be countered. That's what I like. Nice. I won't complain about that. Another one, nice. Ooh, Cosmogoyf. Okay, Cosmogoyf's power is equal to the number of cards you own in exile, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. What the shit? Dude. I need to get some copies of this card and make a deck around that, because that's insane. Okay. Sledge class speech or siege ship. Okay. Again, like I'm sure the spacecrafts and the vehicles and all that are really good when you learn how to combo them with other cards, but I'm just not there yet, you know? I'm just not there to be excited about that shit yet. So, yeah, anyways, let's finish this off with a bang. We're gonna open all 10. Holy shit. Alright. Let's head on back and take a look-see here. Holy shit, okay. Creature, beast, blah, blah. None of these are all reopens. When this creature enters or dies, surveil 1. Nice. As long as you control an artifact, this creature gets +1. +0. Cloud Sculpt Technician. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Focus Fire. Embrace the Oblivion, or Embrace Oblivion, I mean. Not too impressed. Oh, okay. We got double of that. Double there. First time double. What else? Alright. Alright, time to see what's under these. Lumen class frigate. Stirring Wildwood. Starfield Vocalist. Is that Psy? Memorial Vault. Loading Zone. On the right hand. Okay. Genomorph Imago. Singularity Rupture. Moonlit Meditation. A Mythic Wildcard. And Sunstar Chaplain. And that's it for the video. We have opened 100 packs of assorted packs. And we've gotten some cool stuff, but once I start doing my deck building videos, we will find out what I really have as far as ability and all that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.